Hi, I'm Anuj. I'm one of your music leaders this year. I'm a second year data science and economics student at UVA, and I'm so excited to meet all of you this August. If you have any questions in advance, feel free to email me at wqx6ap@virginia.edu or you can text me at 804-350-7931.
Hi everybody, my name is Ruby. I'm a second year studying statistics and data science, and I'll be one of your MLs this year. Please feel free to reach out for anything or any questions you have before the audition or just anywhere over the summer. My email is hea2db@virginia.edu or send me a text message at 262-716-7530. So excited to see everybody.
Hello, my name is Lizzie. I am a fourth year studying music and art history from Charlottesville, and I'm super excited to be one of the 3 music leaders this season in the Piccolo section. I'm just gonna give a quick overview of the audition. So first of all, this isn't audition related, but make sure you fill out the member profile form. That's super important so we can prepare for your arrival in band camp and to welcome you into this section. The audition packet is on the same page as that. CMB auditions it's all consolidated, which is really nice. If you click there's a woodwind and brass drop down. If you click that and then scroll down a little bit, you'll find Piccolo. That's the audition packet. Most of what you need is in there. It includes part of our pregame show. So Virginia Swing through March On Cavaliers is something we'll play on the field before every football game. And then also a couple scales and the good old song, which is something we play after we score or after games, even if they don't go the way we want them to. The mark time in the chunk of pregame is notated in the music, but it's also outlined kind of above where the packets are, and also Anuj will be showing you. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to reach out. For the scales, there's a tempo range anywhere in that is fine. Make sure you have your metronome on. The good old song, you don't need to have drumline. You're good, just play it. Beautiful, it's gonna be awesome. And then the last part is to pick a 1 to 3 minute solo, something that you feel really comfortable with. So it can be literally anything. I think about all district etudes, maybe an excerpt from a band piece you played this year, or something you've been working on your own. Literally anything that's 1 to 3 minutes and you feel shows off your skills as a player. Anyway, yeah, so my email is rah9py@virginia.edu. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'm super excited for this season, and I'm so lucky to be able to be one of the first people to welcome you to the section.
All right, now it's time to go over some tips to make sure your audition is as great as possible. And that starts with your audition environment, which should be quiet, preferably indoors, and make sure you turn off any fans. Before you record, also make sure to test your recording equipment to make sure it's picking up your playing and everything else that it needs to. Make sure you're also viewable from head to toe for this audition. In the video, you should make sure to have the drumline only audio track in the background of your submission, that same track that can be found on the Cavalier Marching Band's website, and make sure it's audible. In terms of marking time, do not mark time for the Virginia Swing or the Cavalier Fanfare. For the Cavalier song, mark time from measures 3 through 36 and halt at measure 37. For March on Cavaliers, mark time from measures 1 through 32 and then halt at measure 33. And don't worry about any turns for this audition. And if you have any questions about marking time, then feel free to shoot us a question.
A question we get a lot is if you can use a flute rather than a piccolo, and yes, of course, your audition is not being graded on if you have access to a piccolo or not. You can either do it fully on flute or fully on piccolo, or you can even split it up. For example, during my audition, I did pregame, good old song, and my scales on a piccolo, and then I did my excerpt or my solo on my flute, just because I didn't really have one for piccolo. If you're still confused for any reason, feel free to reach out to one of us and we can definitely clear it up for you. Another tip, you can definitely, and we almost recommend, videoing your audition in a couple different parts. It does not have to be one long continuous video. So you can record like pregame by itself all the way through the drum track. You just can't break it up in the middle of the drum track, so make sure you video the whole thing. And then you can do good old song as a video, and your scales, and then your excerpt. Again, they do not have to be one long continuous video. Feel free to make multiple ones and then mash them all together.